Alright. Should be streaming, eh? I think that's it. Yeah. Alright, awesome. Alright, so this little stream here, I just felt like coding. It's already the middle of the night, but I feel like coding. And there's two things that I mainly want to do. One of them is I want to tidy up the hit indicators a little bit more, and I want to change how they actually work. We made a bit of a mistake last stream in how they work. Anyway, let's just see where I left off, because it was a couple of weeks ago now. That is probably way too loud. But, hit indicators. How loud is that actually on the... Yeah, probably way too loud. Jesus. Alright. That's not how you quit in this. How do I just turn that down? Is there like a... I can just do this. There we go. That should be a little bit better. About there. We'll see how that is. Alright. So, the plan is to basically take the hit markers that I got there, make them look a little bit nicer, and they got to work with the grenades. We made grenades. I didn't even show that. Sorry, I got a bit of a phlegmy throat all of a sudden. Okay, yeah, so I forgot about the sound effect. Also, I changed the name of this class because I realized I spelled it wrong. Grenade is spelled with an E. Where is that throwing an error? Something is broken in this. I don't know what it is. I can't fix it with the .NET tool. I don't know what the hell it is. I can't seem to get it to be happy. But, alright, what was I doing? First person controller? No. Where was that getting mad? Where'd you get mad at? Oh, right. You just have a missing prefab. Or a missing thing. It's that one. Bam! Alright. What was the mask that needed to be again? Enemies? Character? I can't remember what that mask was even for. What was it for? There. Okay, so it's just getting the overlap of the colliders. So it's just a slight optimization, I suppose. So yeah, enemies, character, and we'll just go default. Whatever, I'm sure that'll keep it happy. Alright, let's make sure that works. Terrible sound. It didn't work. It didn't work! Explosion prefab was not assigned. Okay. Well, apparently that wasn't the only thing I needed to do with that. Where is it? Prefabs? I really need to organize this. This is horrible. Right, explosion prefab. Where'd I put it? Effects? Yay! God, I'm good. At least some things are at least kinda sorted. Kinda sorta sorted. Alright, now it'll work. It'll be fine. We also really need to change that sound. Awesome! That worked beautifully. It's also really loud for me still. I just turned the desktop audio down for OBS. I'm gonna change that. God, why am I so flaming out? Damn. Alright, so that did work. Okay. What was I doing? That was what I wanted to try. So, in the interfaces here, what we've been doing is basically just going on the bullets here. Where is that? Weapon controller. Fire. So there it's just checking if it's damageable. So like if it's got the eye damageable interface. which all the enemies do, I believe. Which is the enemy script? Dummy spawner? Is that it? Spawn dummy? No. Where is it? God. Oh, enemies. Right, look, dummy controller. Yeah, eye damageable. Right there. Okay, cool. That makes sense. It's been a while. I just need to remember a few things when I do this. But right here, I want to try and I keep trying to control D the line. It doesn't work. Okay, can I just make a separate function that also has a vector 3? Vector 3. Hit pause. Does that work? Does that work? I hate when I see .net being a dick. Don't know what's doing that or why it's doing that, but it is. Alright, so hit pause, and can I use that instead of this one to have the little damage marker? I can do that, right? So if I go into dummy controller, so it's got to have both now, okay? Right, is that it as well? Oh, okay, cool. So I actually just have to have a separate... So I have to use both. I can't just do one or the other. Does that make it happy? No, because then I'm not doing the other one. That's kind of annoying. I really was hoping that I could do one or the other. Because I don't want, like, I want to make it so that just everything that's damageable, like including the player, but that'll make it so that by this system, or I could just do bool show hit, and then we'll make that equal true by default, and then we can get rid of that. Right, weapon controller, damage. So now it needs a position. So we'll just pass in hit pause. So that works, that's happy. Oh, okay, so it can't be set, the is true doesn't work by default. So never mind on that. Wait, no, it does. It was doing something there. Wait, what? What? Confusion. Actually, no, I don't think that does anything. I think that's just technically saying that it is true when it's not necessarily... Alright, we'll make it so that it also takes in a bool. We can set it to is true here by default. Show hit equals true. There we go. And then that should make this bit happy, right? No? I will do that though. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to declare it anyway. Wait, no, hang on, wait, Jesus, this is confusing. I don't often work with functions like this. If I have is true in here as well, then it seems to be happy. So So that damage is there. This... Alright, we're not actually doing damage with the grenade yet. So that's another thing we got to do. That's easy though. We can do that. Okay, for now we're just going to do a sphere. Oh, we already done a sphere. And we're just going to say that everything in the blast radius gets a fixed amount of damage for now. We can do a fall off in a minute. Alright. Public float. Damage equals 50. Yeah, 50. Sounds good. It's a good number. I messed around with this before I started stream and I could not for the life of me figure it out. So let's just ignore that. Alright, calculate explosion damage. If damage doesn't equal no, then we can say damageable.damage, right? That's how that works? Hang on, I don't remember. Yep. Cool. Damage and hit pause is going to be... Ooh, for the explosion. I guess just do like the collider's position. So that should make it so that the grenades now do the hit thingy as well. I believe. We should get hit effects with the grenades as well. Actually... Do. Wait, yeah, no, that's just damage. Like, yeah, we just set up damage. God, what did I think I did there? That's just set up damage. So we're gonna put this in there now. Alright, so... If hit something in here, it's taking the hit, it's doing the hit effects. Which is fine. So we just need to take everything inside this is damageable. Jeez. Just confusing myself with my old code. Dummy controller. Oh, I'm an idiot. This has all been kind of stupid. Because this damage function, although it has to be interfaced, I still have to implement it from here. So I still have to do all this in each of the damage functions. Okay, hang on. We need to... Jeez. I need to rethink this whole thing now. I've just realized that I've done this all wrong. Holy shit. God, I need to play music or something. I imagine anyone that does actually pop into the stream right now is just like, it's just silence. A dude staring at a screen. I'm not even on the screen. Okay, what is the best way to do this? So everything that needs to be shown in the hit marker. What if we were to put this in like the game manager isn't a very good like. I'm just trying to think like, would there be just like a nicer spot to put this? I mean, I guess we could just put in the weapon controller. Like it only matters when you as a player do damage, and that's all controlled by the weapon. So I think we can take this to the weapon controller. And we'll have just another void. Damage indicators. Alright. Sit there for a second, so I don't lose you. Alright, so when the grenade hits, it has to... Oh, that's just firing the grenade, never mind. So it calls the damageable.damage function there. Yeah, so I think it's better to call this function when doing damage. Otherwise, we're going to have to include some variation of this in everything that has a damage function. Because it doesn't just inherit the function. That was sort of how I was imagining it. That it was just like an inheritance thing, but it's not. It's something else. I don't know what you'd call it, but it's something else. So, let's get rid of this. It's unnecessary. Just get rid of all that. Revert back to where we started. Wherever you're happy. Yes, that was weird. I don't know what I was trying to do there. It did not work the way I thought it would. So, change of tactic. So, the weapon controller already has a static instance, so we can create functions in here that can be called from anywhere. That is what we're going to do. So, we're going to create a public static void damage indicators, or it's going to be spawn damage indicator. It needs a... Jesus, that was good spelling. It needs a vector 3 for a position. Which is going to be here, and then we need the to get the 2-player vector. So it always needs to know where it came from. So we'll just do position and origin. No, that doesn't really make sense. So hit pause and hit origin. That works. And that also needs to be a vector 3. Whoops. Still can't spell or type. And we need a float for damage amount. Right. So, damage amount. Hit pause. Hit origin. There. Bam. Awesome. Beautiful. Alright, so we definitely do it when we when we spawn the hit effect. So it's spawning the hit effect there. We're doing all this damage, spawning the hitting. Yeah, we're doing the thing up there, and then we're just gonna go. Spawn damage indicator needs a hit position, which is hit point, and then it needs an origin, which is what were we using before? Start pos? Yeah. And the damage amount, which is damage value. Beautiful. Man, I hate that this thing keeps popping up. It's really bothering me. But I have no idea how to fix it. I tried. I uninstalled it, reinstalled it. I tried to follow the stupid thing that it says Visual Studio Build Tools Package. What is that? What? Okay, we're trying again. Real quick. If this doesn't take 5 minutes, then I'm giving up. Will automatically install this extension because required dependency install tool, blah 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 blah. Yeah, see, so .NET. Is it another extension? Extension pack, install tool. I mean, I did install it. We can try again. No, fuck it. We're leaving this alone for now because it'll take up too much time and I probably still won't figure it out. Spawn damage indicator. Right, we got that. This should now still work as... We've reformatted a little bit, but this should just work exactly the same as it did before. Where it spawns a damage indicator on anything we shoot. It still won't do it on grenades though. Quickly checking. Let's make sure we haven't broken everything. God, it's still so loud. I really need to fix that for myself. Oh, Jesus. Man, I miss the old volume mixer. Turn that down to there. How's that for me now? See, now it's doing it all the time. So we did break it a little bit. Though at least it's not like mad at us. It's not throwing errors. So could be worse. I'd say that's a success all around. We can fix that easy. Alright. Alright. So maybe I shouldn't spawn that there. What if... Now, hear me out. What if I do it up here? That way it only happens if it's damageable. And then... That's doing the raycast, so we can do... Hit pause. We'll just do ray.origin. And actual damage. That way, we don't actually need to pass any of that back down into here. So damage value and is damageable doesn't get used anymore. Oh look, we already had a bull there for it. We could have used that. Oh well. Didn't notice. Too late. Where's it mad at me? Oh right there. Fair enough. Oh god, this damn... I can't even mute the notification. I tried. Go away. Alright. I mean, I didn't Google it, but, you know. Alright. Beautiful. So yeah, we do sort of have to do it on the... when it gets damaged, but we can at least consolidate the spawn damage indicator function, which makes it a little bit easier. Why is it yellow? Why is... what? Yellow? Hello? Alright, not using that. Sick. Oh, now the dog's gonna start barking. Hopefully you can't hear that. Don't think so. Alright. Now, on the grenade, when we damage something, yep, not that. I thought I might have had it in... We're going to take that. And we're going to do this. We need to do... weapon controller dot instance. Alright, so it always needs to know where the player is. But because this is in weapon controller, I reckon we can just remove that. Where is it? Here. I reckon we can replace hit origin with what was it used up here? Bullet origin. Wait, what did I have it called? It's literally called bullet origin. Why didn't that come up? Is that... Oh, fine. I'll do weapon controller dot instance dot bullet or... That is convoluted. That can't be the best way to do that, right? Can't be. This doesn't need to be a static void. It's a public void and we can just access it because it's an instance. Which means we don't have to do this. Better. I knew that didn't have to be like that. Jesus, every time I press Control S. I mean, at least people can see how often I press it. I need to stop talking about it, but it's so distracting for me. Bam! Okay, so now all it needs is the damage amount and where it hit. And that we can get rid of. Awesome. So that doesn't matter. So now we need to decide where to spawn the hit marker on something that is being hit by a grenade. That is kind of annoying because all we really have access to is like collider.transform.position. Maybe we could add like vector3.up or something just to move it up a little bit. I might just do that. Oops, it was literally there. That way we'll move it up 1 unit. And damage is just going to be... Alright. Well, let's see what that looks like. It's going to be spawning at, like, knee height, because all the origins are right at the bottom, I believe. Every time. I didn't even see it. It was so bright. Why does my mouse just stop working? I mean, it disappeared. I need my mouse ain't working. God damn it. It's back. God. Fix my microphone stand a little bit. I need it to not slide so much. It's really hard to shoot. That wasn't bad. It just put like 50 right up there. Real quick, let's prefabs. That's not bad. We're making progress here. This needs... How do you make it slide again? You need like a rigid body material. Where is it? I can't remember how to do this. My scroll also doesn't work. Man, I need a new mouse. Real bad. Real bad. I should just like buy one. I'm really lazy too. Oh, physics material. There it is. Okay, Jesus. Alright. Grenade material. Real. Okay. Friction, 0. Bounciness. Actually, no, like we'll do a little bit less friction. 0.1. 0.1. I don't want it to be so bouncy. Bouncy, I mean... We can make it bounce a little bit. Alright. Apparently my stream is buffering a bit. Of course it would be. Yeah, I don't know. Says I'm dropping frames on my screen. I don't know if that means it's... My bitrate's alright. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know how to stream. I'm new to this. Well, I'm just going to hope that my internet is working at least half decent and continue on. No one's here to tell me it ain't anyway, so... Oh well. Now, how do I apply this? Where do I apply it to? Is there not just like a way to just like... I'm being an idiot, aren't I? How does this work? I swear I've done this before. Or does it has to be on the collider? Is that what I'm doing wrong? Yeah, I'm an idiot. God damn. It's been a while since I've done just generic game dev. It's always very specific. Alright. Don't know if that made it much better. Jeez, still so loud. Awesome. Man, that is a bouncy ass grenade. I thought it went that way. God damn. Alright, this is gonna need some tweaking. Friction minimum. Move the bounce down a little bit. Oh man, that's okay. Alright. It still just slides forever. I mean, I guess it's rolling. Right? So, like, it doesn't bounce off the wall. It just continues to slide forever. What is the dog barking at? God damn. Alright, give me a second. I gotta go check on the frickin' dog. It... Bloody hell. I'm back. Oh, kinda. No idea what the hell that was. No idea what she was barking at. Oh, smack the camera. Camera? Microphone. Alright, I'm back. Where was I? What was I doing? I was trying to get it to stop sliding forever. I don't want its drag to go down. And we can maybe increase its mass a little bit. I just don't want it to slide so much. Okay, I meant to type 0.05. I genuinely mistyped that. Alright. Well, I turned the mass down, but it still slides. Let's change that back. Or at least put the mass back to 1. That only really changes how it moves. Is that saying that there's no friction? I think I've gone the wrong way with this, haven't I? I've literally... I've just made it so that there's literally no... I'm such a fucking idiot. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this at 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's turn that up to 0.9. I pressed tab. Why didn't you go down to the next one? Let's turn that right up. You know, more friction. What the fuck? Better. Beautiful. Alright. That's working a little bit better. Well, that's just working, actually. What the hell do I want to do now besides change that goddamn sound effect? Because it's really starting to get annoying. First of all, I do want to... Where do I actually make the sound? How have I been making the sound? Grenade. When explode, it's gonna destroy. Explosion prefab. Did I put it on that? Prefab. Effects. Explosion? Ah, that's where I put it. Makes sense. Let's turn the volume down a little bit. Just a little bit. And also, I want to... For some reason, I buried this to make it more realistic. Not leg, spine, spine, spine. Right shoulder, right arm. Right forearm, right hand. Weapon holder. Bullet origin. There. Why did I put it there? That's a stupid place to put it. I mean, it kind of needs to be there, but it also needs to be accessed from somewhere else. We're going to have to make a audio manager at some point. My mouse just stopped working again. God damn it! There we go. I think I fixed it. It should be good from now on. God. That should work. That all works. What are you doing, Racky? Come on. My cat's come to say good day. Is it just me or is that a really long 5 seconds? Also, I think we want to... Alright. What's the next thing we want to do? I think we want to just make the hit markers look a little bit better. Which means we need to figure out how to make a font for... My cat's going to the toilet. We may need to change the kitty litter in a second. I think. Anywho. God, distracted me again? What's the upgrade prefab? Oh! Alright. That's not what we're going to do right now. What we're going to do right now is fix the hit effect. Damage value. All we got to do is just change this. We need different font, which is a font asset, which... Make a new folder for. We'll start being a little bit more sorted. Font assets. What are you doing, Rack? Okay, so you gotta select a font in order to do that. Oh, okay, I remember how to do that now. Alright, well that means we need a font. Google. We'll just go Google Fonts, eh? Let's do somewhere to do like something weird, not just like generic ones. Is it just like generic fonts? We want weird stuff. All right. How do we search this stuff? Language, technology. Is it just serifs? Is that like all this has? Okay, maybe not Google Fonts then. What are some good fonts? I can't think of any. I feel like Adobe fonts I'm gonna have to pay some shit. Are we even gonna load the website? What's going on here? There we go. My brain's just coming up a blank. Like, I can't even think of the word you would use to describe like a eccentric. They're all just gonna be really generic, aren't they? I can't even. Eh. Eh. Cool fonts. What do we got? $14. Okay, fuck off. Ah, man, I don't even know what to do when it comes to fonts. I've never really looked for a cool one. The extent that I've looked for fonts is when I have to deal with when I was doing this. Hang on, where is it? Scenes, the square. When I was doing all these. Doing all these, I had to like try and find fonts that were like semi close to the originals. Well, didn't these have? God, it doesn't deal with depth on that very well. Is that just on the? Maybe I should have just made that a texture. Can I sprint? Do I sprint? Shift sprints, right? Yeah, it sprints. It just doesn't feel like it's very responsive. Where was I looking? I can't remember. This is the square, so I should know my way around it. Man, it's just cool. It's such a trip for me because this is like the actual shopping center near where I live. This is like the only real shopping center that I'd go to all the time. So it's kind of just cool that it exists, that I've made it like this. Up here. Yeah, it is just shit. Well, lesson learned. I'll make that a texture next time. I didn't actually make any textures. That's gonna be the next, or a step in the future. Apparently that one's just called Tiny Wiener. Wear pants. That's just the name of the store, bras and things. I didn't even do anything different. I think that is too. Cheap feet. That's just the name of the store, house. That's at least different. That's different. That's different. That's definitely different. I mean, that is an Asian market, but I'm pretty sure it's literally just called the Asian market too, so. Oh yeah, look, there's another house. That one's like the bedding one, and that one's like the kitchens one, apparently. I don't know. I had to actually go back and like double check when I was banking it and be like, wait, did I just build the same place twice? That's the rub and tug. I mean, that's self-explanatory. I mean, I think that's the BBC. The big black cock. Yep, straight up. Yep. I mean, the British Broadcasting Network. I'm sorry. The Siggy Centre. We need to fix some of these. Because if we go around, there is like way too many foot-related things. There's way too many shoe stores in here. And that's just Woolworths. I didn't... Wow. I got lazy on a few of these. Look, there are so many goddamn feet jokes. So, cheap feet. I mean, wear pants isn't exactly a foot thing. That's City Beach, Big W. That's like Macca's over there, but it's not actually. These are like the banks. Skincare center. Yeah, athlete feet. Liquorland. My favorite. Fingernailers. Crammed bags, audio experts, Woolon. Actually, no, that might be my favorite. Enos and Cuda. Yeah. Yeah, look, feet are us. Too many foot ones. Too many shoe shops. That's only 2 so far. I swear there was more. Wow, turns out I just thought that was too many. Oh no, there we got foot lovers. There's 3. Yeah, foot lovers, cheap feet. See, too many. Too many. I'm pretty sure that's only like 4, but still, too many. Who needs so many? Look, be like the jewelers, prudes that you can't actually read. Is there like an area that I can stand that it renders? No, the character moves slightly, so it's constantly freaking out. Whee! Whee! Let's go fall out of the world. Oh, not down here. That's not out of the world. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, what? I didn't make... Okay, hang on. Can't get out of the world down here. It's gonna be at like one of these loading docks or something. Can I get out here? Nope. Out here. I can get out here for sure. Apparently not. God. I know I didn't do all these, so I know that there's at least one that I can get downstairs. Or at least out of the world. Let me out! It's a nice ass you got there, boy. This one for sure. We can escape. Escape! Okay, I didn't leave any escape routes, apparently. I also didn't really make this character very good at slopes. I mean, I can fix that, I suppose. I'm not gonna. Right now. But I could. As jank as this all looks, it does feel pretty good. It's like the low speed movement, we need to fix that. But the actual character controller feels really good. I'm really happy with that. This is like my first genuinely good character controller. It's a bit jank, like I said, it's a jank when just sort of moving around. And then because it doesn't really know what animation it wants to do. Alright. Do the stomp. But yeah, that looks really weird in first person. I don't know. Do we just embrace the jank? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? What the hell were we doing? Alright, we were looking for a font. That's right. Ow. Whoops, sorry. We don't need any of that anyway. Goodbye. Go away. Gross. Nee. Okey-doke. Go away. We need a font. Right. A font. What are you doing? Don't be bloody coughing next to me. You're making me nervous. How do we get a cool font for hit markers? What we could do is just go to Blender. And delete the cube as you do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Alright, now we find a cool font. Pretty sure I have an add-on for this. Look, see, I was already doing this. Font selector. Okay, look, that's already there. How do I use it? Oh, this is how you do it. Not really. See, that's a little bit cooler. Not kind of want. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Like, if we want something like jaggedy, I kind of like that. Not this specifically, but something like that. I'm thinking something like what's the game that I'm thinking of, like Borderlands? Is it Borderlands that has like hit? I don't know. Oh, Bradley Hand. Sick. Brush script. Look, eventually I'll probably just like make my own somehow. That might be like an adventure we go on. Let's just find like a semi-cool temp one. There we go. Boom. Chiller. Chiller regular. Now, how do I copy that into the here? I'll find it. Hang on. I'm looking through Windows files. Where are fonts hidden, Racky? Rack, you're not helping me. You're just staring at the side of my head. Fonts. God, that's a lot. And they're not really loading. Hang on. There. We don't want to move it, just copy. Alright, sick. Sick! We did it. Alright. Chiller font asset. Man, we did it. I'm surprised. Kinda. Alright, now where was the prefab? There. value down here. Chiller. There we go. That's cool. Cooler. Alright, and I also want it to like kind of move off and fade away so that other ones that layer on top of it aren't just like straight up layered on top of it. Like this. That looks weird. They need to sort of like move around a little bit. That is cooler though, I do like the... I'm missing. There we go, got him. Still way too much on the... Get it, bitch. We still need to turn that friction up a little bit. 9.5. But it's doing minimum friction. Average. Let's try that. That might have just been the key. Yeah. I need a bunch of like crates or something like that. Something that I can like blow up and there can be a bunch of little things. Alright. Also, I want to test out, I don't know if we did any sort of rounding. Whoops, that's Blender. That can go away now. Did we do any rounding on the damage indicator, spawn damage indicator in the weapons? Damage display set value is just straight up value to string. Alright, we should set that up so that it's like one decimal place. One decimal place, or should it round to an int? I think we just keep it simple and round it to an int. We can do that. An integer. Math dot round to int value to string. There we go. That'll work. That'll now handle, you know what, the things. Doesn't really matter that we are operating on a float. Integers will sort of give you more than enough information. But that works. I'm happy with that. Alright, back to what the hell we were doing. Which we've deviated from like 1,400 times at this point. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That's off again. Why am I shooting around it? That shouldn't be doing that. The raycast isn't hitting that character, is it? Where is that? That's a problem that I haven't had in a while. Do, 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 do. So yeah. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, it should be hitting enemies. Are the enemies not enemies? Enemies. Prefabs. Dummies. What? It's an enemy. was... What? Spot on when it's on a wall. But when I aim at enemies, it's not hitting them. What? Where does it do the raycast? Right here. Max shoot distance, mask, layer mask. What the fuck? How am I doing this? I'm genuinely confused. So that's just getting... Okay, so yeah, that's just getting a... Yeah, okay, from there. That makes sense. I don't get this. This is really confusing. Maybe is it where the player looks? Because it's doing a raycast to check the players forward somewhere here. I don't know where the hell I'm doing it. Player animation. There's a lot of shit going on with the player animation. Update aiming target. Aim mask. Alright, so I think it's just in there. Player animation controller. Is that just where it is? That would make sense because I feel like I created the enemy layer after I created the player. Like, well after I created that. So where the hell is that? It'd be on him. Default ground enemies. Better! I figured it out! Woo! Problem solving. God, it's always nice. Being a good shot also helps, which I'm not. We also really need to shorten that fuse timer, because holy crap. I only have it at 5 seconds, don't I? It just feels like an eternity. Feels like forever. Whoops, that's enemy prefabs, not prefabs. Grenade. Fuse time. 3 seconds. I wonder if that feels a bit better.
Thump. 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 Thump.
Still way too much slide.
Thump. Thump. Thump.
We're for sure making sticky bombs an upgrade.
Thump. Thump.
And giving them a bit more range. Alright, so we got it looking a little bit nicer. I want to give them a quick animation. The damage value, straight up, should we just like animate it? Like, I feel like that's what we do. Create an empty. Put that inside that. Animated. Animation. Create. Assets. Animations. We'll just put it there. Damage marker, animation, anim. Perfect. Add property. Transform. Position. Oh, and scale. How long does it go for? What are you doing, Rick? There. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Stop recording. What is the curve? Um, do 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 do. It's really hard to see. What does that look like though? That looks terrible. How can I just hello Rack, what do you want, bruh? What do you want me? Ow, no, you can't hop on my lap. Why'd that hurt? Jeez. I don't know how to use this animator. It doesn't make sense. No. Just let me select the other one. No, that... Why the fuck? Why can't I just select this one? Not with... This is so fucking infuriating. Okay, I give up. Never mind. You don't get curves. We do it fucking like that. Jesus Christ. Why is that so difficult? I don't get it. Oh my god, I did it. I don't know how, but I did it. There, what does that do? Oh my god, I might have actually done it. Holy shit. It would be better to do this as a shader. But I don't know how. That, and I think I'm going to have to, no, don't loop that. How do I split this? Ah, like that. I remember. Jeez, it's been a while. It's been too long since I've done this stuff. Alright, so, to play that on entry. So every time that gets spawned, it should work. Get rid of that. That should just work. That should just work. Okay, they need to move off to the side faster. And they need to just like be faster. So, oops, project. Half a second. How do you update that? Bam! Okay, let's try that. That's so much cooler! Oh my god, okay, now I just want to change it so that they die after half a second. Yeah, well, 0.5. We'll just go half a second. That'll work. We should also make it fade. Why not? Why the hell not? Add property, value, text Myth Pro. Where's alpha? That's. I feel like that's too complicated, right? Let's just. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. It's a mesh filter. Now, okay. What we can do is on this we can add a UI thing. It's like a canvas group or something like that, or like a layer group or something like that. Not a toggle group. What am I looking for? Layout? Okay, that doesn't work, apparently. Is that the only way to do that? Just change the vertex color straight up. Straight up. Like being a 3D object means you don't just have the alpha that you can mess with, right? I'm guessing. Color. We can say the color here is that, and color here is that. Right? That's a different color, isn't it? Which color value is this looking at? Is it that color? Oh my god, I don't know. Hang on, what happens? Is that literally it? And then I just go. Wait, no, not that. Okay, so I did something there, but that's not right. Okay. Remove property. Um. No, that doesn't work. That'd be straight up changing a material. How do I do this? How do I change the opacity? It's not in you. Is it? It's not in a renderer. Right? What if, hang on, what if we can just go listen. Set that to that. And then at the end, we set it to that. Didn't I do that before? Isn't that like exactly what I did before? I have no idea what the hell I'm doing now. Oh well, that worked. That bloody worked. Jesus Christ. Sometimes shit just works when you do it again. I don't know why. It does. Oh, I need to sit up straight. I'm falling off my bloody chair. Ooh. Oh, bloody hell, that's not great. I made a cup of tea for myself earlier. Oh, that's awesome!
Thump.
The grenades still need so much work. Holy shit. Stop sliding forever! God. Why is it doing that? Grenade material. Friction. Maximum. The maximum amount of friction.
Thump. Thump.
It just stops so suddenly. Maybe we do need a bit more of the mass. Maybe we're a bit low on mass and it's like literally bouncing. Let's put the mass up to like 5 and then when we shoot we'll just like multiply the thump by 5. 100 thump force.
Thump. Thump.
That did nothing.
Thump. 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 Thump.
That's just not usable in game. Like you're not ever gonna use that if that's how it behaves. God, I really like the hit markers now though. Sick. I actually enjoy that quite a lot. It's quite a satisfying controller to play with. Also, I love how the lighting sort of... It's not accurate, but it just like lights up all the crevices. Looks sick. Alright. what have we achieved tonight? We've got the hit markers looking a lot better. We got the grenades actually doing damage, which is nice. We need to increase their range for sure. I don't know really how I was gauging that before. Grenade, explosion radius. 5. I just love how tentative that sounded. Like I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing, but still. Let's have a bit of drag to it, hey? Alright, let's try that. What does that do?
Fin. 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 Fin.
I think one of the first upgrades I'm going to implement is sticky grenades, because I don't know how to get that to work.
Fin. Fin.
Also, the sounds for it are like very ad hoc.
Fin. Fin.
Alright, well, it's nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. What do I want to do now? Do I want to keep going?
Fin. 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 Fin.
Ah, lovely fireworks.
Fin. 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 Fin.
And then shoot you, because screw you. Oh, you too. Just appearing in front of me. Alright, well, I don't know how much I want to keep going. Do I want to keep going? What do I want to do? I would have liked to have got that grenade working a little bit better. And sort of because it isn't working better, I don't want to implement a grenade fall off yet. Because I just don't know how to even balance that, really. I mean, it's probably just going to be like a linear fall off. Or maybe like a, what is it, like reverse exponential, logarithmic? I don't know. I don't know. We can figure that out when we get there, I think. But alright. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll just call it there. Chill out for a little bit, go to bed, go to work in the morning. Or tomorrow afternoon. I don't have to work in the morning. I'm not like 8 hours away from not like 6 hours away from waking up or anything. I'm generally pretty good on that. But yeah, sick. Sick. What do I want to do? Hang on, I actually have a... Before I finish for the night... That's also so loud, holy shit. And it's just satisfying. Before I finish for the night, I do have a... Oh, Jesus. Am I going to start watching The Incredibles after this or something? Bam. Bam. We have a plan here. So, modify damage indicators to be more universal. We did that. Nailed it. Allow explosions to do damage. We did that. Awesome. Basic UI system. Yeah, we kind of did that. Okay, create a robust upgrade system. Ooh, robust. Like a coffee ad. That is definitely something we got to do. We got to work on upgrades. Yeah, I think that's what we're on. Just work on upgrades now. Or maybe we'll do a day where I do some enemy AI or something like that. That might be fun. I haven't done enemy AI in forever. I'm pretty sure I downloaded the NavMesh shit for this. It's not there. I can't see it. I don't know. It's been so long since I've done NavMesh stuff. Yeah, I'm yawning. I should probably go to bed. But yeah, alright. Well, that's where I'm going to leave it for the night. I think. I think. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know exactly what to do next, so I think that's where I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, definitely. Alright. Catch you later to anyone that isn't watching, and catch you next time I feel like doing this.